Hey folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. I'll tell you where I'm at here in a minute. Really cool place on the newer side. We'll get to that in a minute. But yesterday was Thursday. It normally is V's chemo day, but this Thursday, it's 2 weeks on, 1 week off. So this Thursday, she didn't have the chemo. She did, however, have an appointment with her oncologist. It's a little bit weird. The oncologist is at the Chonburi Cancer Hospital, but she gets the treatment at Chonburi Hospital. Either way, it is what it is. She went for the appointment. He's satisfied with her progress, so no changes in her treatment for the next month until her next appointment there. But long story short, quick visit with the oncologist in Chonburi at the cancer hospital. And then on the way back, now keep in mind the nurse goes with us every time we go to the hospital. In fact, she goes with us just about everywhere. She's been a real trooper. Almost, I couldn't have done it without her, put it that way. So she's starting her third month. She hasn't had a day off, so no time to attend to personal matters. And I think a couple personal matters have crept in with her, one of which she wants to get a different phone plan for her phone. In Bangkok, where she lives, and I've heard this before from people, she has DTAC, and DTAC apparently works great in Bangkok, but in Pattaya, maybe not so much. Maybe Truer AIS is the better one in Pattaya. Your experience may vary, but I have heard this from people before, and V wanted to see that through, and she wanted to take her to a mall. And I said, well, while we're up here in Chonburi, there's a big brand new mall in Sriracha. I've been trying to get there for almost the last year. Now, this mall, it's a Central Festival. It was built basically entirely during the pandemic. My first chance to go there, I tell you, when you're driving up, it's kind of weird. It's kind of neat, actually. I like it. They have vines growing all out on the parking garage. It almost looks like you're pulling up to some kind of scene in a post-apocalyptic zombie movie or something where things have been let go and there aren't people around. But it's supposed to look like that. That's their kind of their motif that carries over inside. But gorgeous mall, definitely next level. It's modern. It's one of the more modern malls in the area, definitely in the province. I think the last big mall was Terminal 21. Don't do what I did. I wanted to go. I was hungry. It was lunchtime. It's about 1 o'clock by this time. I wanted to get something to eat, obviously. But I wanted to look at everything there was to eat first. I've never been to this mall yet. I'm sure there's food courts, all kind of cool, neat places. I saw a place called Asia Village. I wanted to check that out. And I did okay fending off the offerings from the various food hawkers until I got to the food court. And I smelled it first, but then I saw it, the khao soi. They got a khao soi vendor there, and that was it. I just couldn't hold back any longer. I said, I want that now. I want to eat that now. I'm starving. That's what it's going to be. 65 baht a bowl. You get 2 chicken legs in the bowl for 65 baht. I thought that was nice. Sometimes you only get one. But the food court had plenty of other offerings, as did the rest of the mall. I didn't get to see everything I wanted to see. I was shopping around, but after I ate, what's the point of looking at food after you eat? The last thing you want to look at is more food. But nice mall. Now, one thing I saw on my way out, they got a dog park here. And that's not uncommon, a dog park, a place where your dog can walk around, do his or her business. But this one's in the car park of the mall. And it's AstroTurf, like indoor-outdoor carpeting, something like that. And they got the receptacle right there for the cleaning up after the leavings, I guess, of your pet. I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about that going on the AstroTurf. Regular grass, real grass outside, of course, but I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. Or have you ever seen a mall with a dog run like this in it? But today, fast forward 24 hours, I'm at Bella Camp Burgers. Bella Camp Burgers. It's dark side, but not that far out. But this I've seen, and I thought, be honest with you, I thought this was going to be full of foreigner expats in here waiting to wolf down burgers, but it's not. There's a table of Thais. I don't see anybody else. So I think it's little known. I asked the proprietor here, I said, well, at least I don't know if he's the proprietor, but he's the guy behind the counter. I said, well, what's the big burger, whatever they call that? And I want that one. So he actually, they're numbered on the menu. Number 1 choice, number 2 choice. So I got the number 1 choice. And it looks like a big one. And it's got cheese, it's got bacon. So we'll look at that when it comes. On the pictures I saw on Facebook, they look fantastic. And this is a beautiful little place, tropical garden, water feature out there, koi pond. It's all air conditioned inside, but you have floor to ceiling windows all the way around. It almost feels like you're sitting outside in the tropical garden, but you're in the lavish comfort of air condition. So look, we'll look at the burger, and I don't know if it comes with fries, whatever it comes with or not. I got a water. But after this, I've got to go today. My friend set this up for me. There's a clinic down on Beach Road, so this might be valuable information for some of you who come here. This is kind of a rejuvenation clinic. So if you've come into town and you're worn down from jet lag, maybe a couple nights out on town partying, maybe consuming a few more adult beverages than maybe you should have, this is an option, an opportunity to kind of rejuvenate yourself, and they hook you up to some kind of IV with vitamins and B12. We'll find out what it is. I don't want to speak prematurely, but he set it up so where I could go here and get one of these. He's a big fan of it, and he says it works wonders. So we'll see. I'm not feeling all that run down, so I don't know that it'll have that much effect. I think if you go in feeling really run down, according to him, the effect is immediate. But we'll go down and we'll see. I'll show you the name of the place. It's right on Beach Road, so very easy to find and very convenient if you're visiting town here. Anyway, we got to deal with this burger first. So the burger was very good. I was impressed with the burger. Juicy, fresh beef, hand-formed patties. Although I got to say, for 380 baht, it kind of left me wanting, I don't know, maybe French fries or onion rings with it. But other than that, the taste was good. So I should have come in the front way. I came in from the beach, but you can come in that way. You just got to walk all the way through the mall. I got to tell you, the mall, Mike's Mall the last couple of years has just been Deadsville. But it was packed going through there today. All the clothiers, all the people selling clothes, and a lot of Russian being spoken. I think the Russian tourists like to come and shop for the various clothing offerings here. But I'm at a place called Top Form Clinic. And like I said, it's on the side facing Second Road. And I'm supposed to be getting a vitamin infusion. And I think that will be like an IV. And there's a whole lot of difference. I'm going to show you some of these menus as I talk, but they start pretty basic for like skin rejuvenation. Like if you have, I don't know, problem skin, dried skin, some special vitamins for that. Well, probably the most popular one here is the one for hangovers, jet lag, that kind of run down feeling. That's 1,899 baht. They've got all of the offerings here, and then they have a list of what all you get. So I think the kind of the proof's in the pudding there. So like, for example, for the jet lag, the rundown feeling, hangovers, vitamin B complex, vitamin C, and some stuff I can't pronounce. I'll just show you. Rather than having 50 people say, you're saying it wrong, you're saying it wrong. I don't know how to say it, so very long words, you'll see. Then they have Botox, they have mesotherapy. They've got a bunch of things. I'll show you these various menus, but I think the maybe the other kind of pertinent thing here is this guy, the pea shot. And I don't know all what that entails, but it does entail an injection south of the belly button. Let's just put it that way. So I'm not sure that I need or want that, but I understand that that is something very, very popular for those who need it. And if you need it, you need it. So I think maybe any little pain or discomfort it might cause could offset that. Maybe I'll have the lady talk a little bit about it. There's a couple nurses here, a doctor here. It's not a very big clinic. I think the pea shot's like 10,000 baht. That's like probably the most expensive thing on the menu here. I was also given a refreshing glass of vitamin water as soon as I arrived. Interesting flavor, like a vitamin flavor, I guess. We will. I'll take you through the process, and we'll see how mine goes, and I'll let you know if it did anything or how I feel. But she asked if I take vitamins. I never take vitamins, and and my sleep's been a little bit messed up because V doesn't necessarily sleep through the night. She sleeps a lot during the day, and then at night she's up and down, and so forth. So my sleep's a little bit messed up. Maybe I feel a little bit run down because of that. But anyway, we'll see what unfolds in here. I got the doctor here real quick. She's going to briefly explain what some of this is, especially the pea shot. She explained it to me. I think I understand, but maybe better you hear it from her. So tell them a little bit about the pea shot.
Okay, the pea shot is a procedure that we inject your plasma back into your body.
So you take the plasma out,
Yeah.
and then they run it through a machine to concentrate it.
Yeah, because our blood consists of blood cells, white blood cells, and plasma. And in these plasma, we have growth factors, all the chemical compounds that help stimulate the repairing process, the healing process of the tissue.
I see. So that's kind of interesting. Basically, they take what you have, concentrate it, make it a little bit more potent, and re-inject it, which is why the reason you need an injection, which is why they call it a pea shot. Now, the infusion that I'm getting, that's just vitamins or IV. Is it like an
Infusion?
IV? Infusion.
Yes, it contains many vitamins, mainly B's and C's.
Okay.
Yeah, and we also have the formula vitamin regimen that contains amino acids.
Amino acids,
Yeah.
I hear that's a buzzword a lot in B12. I hear that a lot.
Yeah.
Now, with these plasma concentration injections, they also have one here for hair loss. So if you're suffering a little hair loss, you can take some plasma out, concentrate it, re-inject it, and maybe they grow hair back? Or?
Exactly.
Really?
For example, those who undergo some hair transplants, to make it more stick to your skin. Yeah.
I don't know. So that might be appealing to some of you follically challenged out there. So there might be good reason to come here and give them a visit. But I'm going to get the vitamin infusion, see what that does, and I'll let you know how it is, and we'll look at it. I don't think it's too invasive.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm all hooked up to this. I'll show you. I got the bag going here with the pink. That's the vitamin supplement or infusion, whatever. Now, one thing she told me after I stopped filming the last segment with the doc, apparently you guys know there are pharmaceuticals you can take for ED and things like that. But some people cannot take them because of heart issues or high blood pressure. She checked my blood pressure just now. I'll show you. She said it was normal, which is good because I used to have high blood pressure when I first moved here. But anyway, if you're in that predicament and you have a heart condition which precludes you from taking some of these, apparently you might want to talk to her because this treatment is available. So that doesn't have any kind of impact, any kind of a heart condition you might have apparently doesn't impact that. So definitely get a consultation if that's one of the things. But this was relatively painless. It's just like getting a needle in the arm, started an IV, and it's dripping, and I can see it dripping. I'll show you. It's dripping. And I'm getting infused. So I probably don't get enough vitamins. I probably don't eat the way I should. And now I'll be all good to go. But I know some people come in and get this every week. I don't plan on doing that. But I think maybe a couple times a year to kind of get caught up on your vitamins. Who knows? We'll see how I feel after. I'll wait and I'll edit this all tomorrow so I have 24 hours. Maybe I'll wait 48. This is a Friday. I'll do this Sunday morning. It'll be close to 48 hours after, so I'll give you a good solid impression of how I feel and felt, etc. So, of course, my procedure went off without a hitch. So the vitamin infusion that I got, I think, is $29.99, so about 3,000 baht. They have the lesser one for $18.90, which is for maybe hangovers, jet lags, etc. The pea shot on sale right now. I don't know for how long, but on sale for 10,000 baht. If you go in there and you want that, tell them you saw it here on R4K, and they might even give you a discount. But seriously, there was minor pain, minor discomfort. The nurse unhooked me. It was about 45 minutes for the bag to drain. That's what they said anyway. It felt like less than that. But then I was like bandaged up a little bit here and released back to the lobby, and I was on my way. I gotta say, I definitely had more energy. I felt like doing something. I bid farewell to all the ladies in here and went home. And even 48 hours later, as promised, I'm recording this Sunday morning, back at home, I feel more mentally acute. I feel more focused. So there is something to this vitamin injection. Your mileage may vary. For me, though, I thought it was pretty good. Anyway, something else to look at next time right here in Pattaya as they grind up some somtam here. But for this one, got to go ahead and leave it off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.